Anytime a game will have a menu that you can like turn on a filter that goes back to the good old days, yeah, that's about when you know that game is probably not that game it's trying to be. There's a filter for this one. I don't know why you turn this on. This made the game, it's made it harder for me. And if we're gonna go ahead and add a filter, what game does this look like? What game has a border around the screen? I'm not a huge fan of bullet hell or the dodge move. The dodge is such a cheap tactic. It feels like it shouldn't even belong in this game. And like bullet hell isn't really about dodging, because eventually with a bullet hell you take damage. There's just like acceptance that you're gonna hit at least one of them. And with Geometry Wars, it's all about that flawless not getting hit, and the game allows you not to get hit. I mean, how are you not supposed to get hit by that? Come on. Yeah, I just wanted to make this a salty video because this game has gotten more attention than Geometry Wars 2 has like gotten in I don't know, 8 years. And it's got a border. It's got the old school border, so you know it's legit. Not to mention, this game ran my GPU, my modern medium-high grade GPU, to 81 Celsius, and I've been using this computer for a year now on all kinds of applications, all kinds of modern games, and none of them have come close to 81. Blender and Substance Painter together, when you have those running, your computer is everything in your video memory is taken up. And 81, I'm not even close to 81 in that situation. Then you got other games like Witcher 3, which is kind of it's not optimized that well, so it's gonna push your system. Nope, not near 81, not from what I remember. GTA 5, nope, that game runs really well. MGS 5, even though that game uses a modern graphics card, the Fox engine, despite all the drama associated with it, is a very nice engine. You can run that engine on a GTX 550 on like high settings. It still works. So why is this game? That was the final nail in the bucket. Nail in the coffin was the temperature. Why is this game running at 81 Celsius? Look at this. This is very simple, and it's just the voxels that are doing that, probably. Yeah, I don't know. I'm giving this game the pass. Boss pattern thing that I mean, you see this in every game. You even see it in Geometry Wars, except in Geometry Wars it's the actual, like, the thing you're fighting is the fire. And I noticed something about this game's movement that I think is the reason why Geometry Wars isn't as popular. Watch how you move in this game. You see how I'm like jerking? I went like right there. I go up, down, up, and I'm just kind of jerking around. There's no real like next move in mind in this game, which is not how you. If you do this kind of movement in Geometry Wars, they're gonna catch up to you. It's immediately they will catch up to you. But in this game, you can just kind of la 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 la. That little transition right there. This is actually like a talking point in all the reviews. That little thing right there. That right there. And to be fair, I did kind of want to see that in Geometry Wars 3. I think there's a lot of downtime in between the round in 3 that's not there in the second game. And so that's why they put that there, I think. But what you got to ask the question: what is so important about progressing to a next stage? Because look at this. This is the same thing as back here. The level doesn't bring anything new. There's nothing. No, this is a weird game. I don't know. It seems like the scores in Geometry Wars are much more concrete. Now this right here is a hard pattern. This is probably the hardest pattern of level 1. Seems like destined for co-op only. The difficulty ramps up. And it's not a difficulty for single player. It feels like I'm just playing a co-op game by myself, and that's, if you added 2 people, the game would become easy again. So yeah, I'm not into this game. See, I keep dying here. I finally start to... Oh, no. Oh yeah, and the one-hit kills. My first impression of this game was good. Because there's one-hit kills, the detection is really nice. But then the game starts using this fire thing at you, and fire doesn't kill you right away. And that's not cohesion. That's really confusing. Before the boss scene, interesting enough, the camera swoops down. Well, what's the deal about that? The first time I saw this, I got really, really excited. I was like, whoa, what is happening? Is this like gonna happen all the time now? And no, it happens before the boss. You fight a really simple fight, and that's it. The camera thing is done. And each time you fight a boss, if you die, you're going to return to this part of the boss, where you have to fight a bunch of things, and then the boss finally comes out. Bullet hell, I don't... Here, you can go right through these things. They're not hurting you right away. I'm not sure how the hit detection is, but you can walk right through it. See, I went right through it right there. I'm going right through it, and then I finally take hit. What? I don't like it. And it's very flashy. Wait, I actually beat him? Wow, the other time I faced him, it was harder than that. But I don't know. Yeah, it's got textures, bump mapping, voxels. And you see here, it's almost there. But again, with my jerkiness, look how I'm moving around. You don't do that in Geometry Wars. You do that in Geometry Wars, you're gonna die. There's no strategy in this game. And I'm just scared out of my mind right there. I'm like, ah! In Geometry Wars, you're cool, you're calm, you're collected, your movements mean something. You're not gonna backtrack unless you want to. Here, I'm just like treading ground. And it's the whole, like, people... Ah, man, how do I put this? But the fiction. People don't play Geometry Wars because there's no fiction. But they'll turn around and say it's the most violent game they've ever seen. And then... But they won't play it. And then when this game comes along with some fiction about robots and how the robots and the humans have gotten lazy. No, gamers have gotten lazy.